to know why this liberation? Why do we as individuals and as a society need to be liberated, especially in today's world? Why?
Alrighty, thank you so much for that question. Now, liberation is a must. The souls of men, the lives of men, humanity has been controlled, constrained, or restrained by certain systems, which has made humanity unable to express themselves,
Mm,
find true self satisfaction and fulfillment in life.
mm,
So, this is why people want to be liberated. Thank you.
mm. Wow, wow, that's amazing. If let me ask the audience because I know they are listening. I want to know if what our coach just shared resonates with you. Please, I'd like you to drop an emoji of your choice in the chat. Because this liberation of a thing, people don't really know that they are under bondage. Yeah, some persons don't even know. I know before the end of this, discussion, many of us were going to understand the importance of liberation. So just drop your emoji, your best emoji.
Coach, in your view of liberating lives, what is the voice of humanity saying today? What are people really yearning for when it comes to freedom, healing, and transformation?
Yeah, thank you so much for that question, Ambassador. The souls of the people, how they are crying out for liberation. People have been subjected to different kind of unacceptable and indecent life. People are suffering and struggling in order to become somebody in life. People are living in this life, living human beings, but as if they are not living. Living but not living as they would want to. Many folks are living with a mindset of hopelessness, with a mindset that they cannot achieve anything in life. But the good news is that circle, that circle of hopelessness and mindset must be broken so that people will come into the bright side of life.
Amazing, amazing. That's a great one. Yeah. People need to be free from bondage. People are yearning to be free and they want to be healed. They want to be transformed. Thank you so much, Coach, for that. So, what would you describe as the present outcry of the people regarding liberation? What are people struggling with the most, mentally, emotionally, and socially?
Thank you so much. The people out there are crying out for liberation from all limitations. Liberation from all limitations. Things that are holding them back from enjoying freedom, to be free men and women in the society. Liberation from domination. Domination is one thing people would like to be liberated from. That is the control of social, political systems and other systems. We also have dictatorship control, be it governmental, societal, traditional, cultural, religion, and institutional. Howbeit, domination poses to be a limitation and threat to humanity from projecting horror through self into reality. Oppression is another limitation people are crying out to be liberated from. Human oppression. Oppression poses to be a threat to humanity from projecting horror through self into reality. Because of time, I would like to mention them at a go. Manipulation, wrong information, wrong indoctrination, wrong inscription, wrong definition, wrong programming and conditioning of our minds, deception, wrong education, wrong interpretation, wrong belief systems, corruption, wrong ideologies, wrong labeling, slavery, and a wrong mindset. These are limitations that has hindered people from enjoying freedom, which they are crying out to be liberated from. Thank you.
Wow, people are crying out to be liberated from so many things, from domination, oppression, manipulation, wrong information, wrong ideologies, wrong definition, wrong programming and conditioning of our mind, wrong ideologies, slavery, and wrong mindset. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Coach, for this information. Let me quickly ask the audience if they are actually following what we are doing at this moment, because this program is actually for them. I don't know. I hope we are all following. If you're following, I'd like you to let us know that you are following. What have you learned so far from the cry out to be liberated? What are those points you have learned you think people are crying out for to be liberated? Thank you so much, Coach, for that. Now, why is liberation, especially liberation of lives, not just important but urgent for this generation?
All right, thank you so much for that question. Liberation is a must for lives. We are made to be a free moral agent, to think, to speak, act, and live freely. And when we live a liberated life, we enjoy freedom, because liberation opens the door for celebration. Take, for instance, a prisoner who has been imprisoned for a long time. He or she might have spent years in the prison, and one day he was or she was set free, liberated. Now, this prisoner will celebrate, will rejoice. So, when you put people under bondage, under control, domination, people are not free to rejoice, to celebrate. They will not come into the place of celebration. Secondly, liberation is a must, because liberation, freedom is life. Just like the body. When the life is out of the body, human body, the body becomes lifeless. So, freedom is life. When we have freedom, we can enjoy life. But when we don't have freedom, we cannot enjoy life the way we have been designed to enjoy life. The third one is liberation which brings freedom is priceless. It is not something you and I can buy with money. We cannot buy it with money. It's a gift. And this is why you see people fighting for freedom today. We call some people freedom fighters. Because you cannot put somebody under bondage and think that person will live a fulfilled life, a satisfied life. So people are fighting for freedom because they want to live life the way they want to. People cannot be constrained and restrained forever. People cannot be under cruel leadership. They want to come out of such leadership or governance to the place where they can exercise their own human rights. So this is why liberation is a must. It's priceless. It's something nobody can buy with money. Thank you.
Amazing. In fact, I have never seen anyone under bondage smiling. You will always see their faces so rigid. They are angry of the position they are. So people are not free to rejoice and celebrate when they are in bondage. You're right, coach. Freedom is life. When the life is out of the human body, the body becomes what? Lifeless. Liberation is also priceless. We cannot buy it with money. It's a gift. Thank you so much for that amazing point, coach. Okay, so let me move on to the next question. Coach, every movement begins with a clear vision. Can you share with us the vision behind the Liberating Lives movement? Because I believe everyone here wants to really understand the vision. So while explaining that, you're also carrying us along.
Yeah, thank you so much for that question. Our vision is to liberate lives from wrong conditioning, mental programming, influenced by faulty education, misleading information, deceptive ideologies, and outdated belief systems. Thank you.
Wrong programming, misleading information, deceptive ideology. So those points are powerful. Okay, I'd like us to take just a few seconds break. So our audience will reflect, stretch, grab water, and drop in the chat. Put down one thing that stood out for you so far from all what our coach mentioned regarding liberating lives. Because people are going through a lot. You are there. No one knows what you're going through. You are the only one that knows what you are going through. And it's important for everyone to be liberated from whatever thing. Because if one is not liberated, you can't fulfill destiny. It's important that whatever thing that is holding one in a particular position, one needs to be released from it. So put down on the chat one thing that stood out for you so far, and then we're going to come back shortly, for the second part of our session. Stay with us.